I really thought you guys were gonna keep it light, like what's your favorite color or what's a skincare routine, but y'all said no. Let's expose you on the internet today. Hello, you guys, it's Tabs, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Actually, welcome to the spiciest, most unhinged Q&A ever. The questions y'all sent me are the questions I was low-key hoping nobody will ask, but you went there, so I'm going there too. So grab your popcorn or tea or both, and let's get on this roller coaster together.
Baby, if only you knew how much
First question, who's the last person you stalked on Instagram? Okay, we're diving in. To be honest, the last person I stalked on my Instagram was literally my ex's boo. I just wanted to see if this is the person my ex left me for. There was this one time I went on my ex's Instagram and I wanted to see like the pictures we used to take, the memories we used to share, and I didn't intend to like the video, but like I was so sleepy by the time and I decided to like the video, and I had to unlike it like my fingers were on Olympic mode. But lesson learned, don't stalk when you're sleepy. Ever had a crush on a friend's sibling? To be honest, I don't really think that was a crush. I was just flirting with him. Like I wouldn't say I'm really good in flirting. I don't even know how to flirt. I just say random things to random people. If I find you like that attractive, I would really like, say stuff that, I don't really mean them. But if you take it by heart, it's your own. But like, just know that like when I say random things, it's just like out of you're so attractive. But like, to be honest, I have never had a crush on my friend's sibling. Would you ever date one of your exes again? Honestly, I believe in growth and I believe that there's something called moving on. So no, I wouldn't really go back and date my exes again. If you're watching this video and you're the one who sent me this question, to be honest, my past relationship was the traumatic. Like it was so devastating to that point that I really lied to get out of the relationship. It was so traumatic. The guy was so abusive and I had to end this relationship ASAP because I didn't want to get myself hurt. Like honestly, I have people around me who really love me for who I am. So, and also the person was a DL. So you know how DLs are. DLs. If you are in the community and you're gay and you want to date a DL person, like please don't go there. Honestly, when you date a DL person, don't expect the relationship to be public. Obviously, the relationship is going to be private because he's a DL. He doesn't want people to know about you or anything that you guys are doing. You don't have to share your Instagram stories or Twitter or anything. You guys have to like keep it on a low. He didn't want me to take us pictures. It was so abusive, but not towards me. I could see like in the people that was around him, so I could see the abusiveness and the toxicity that he had, and I couldn't like really cope because I was even scared. What if one day he'll just wake up and beat me? He was abusive in a sense of emotionally abusing people that was around him. He would literally like call someone and be like, or maybe if he saw my Instagram story, I was with someone, he literally asked me, who's this person? Why you in a picture with a nigga? Like what's happening? By the way, he's a nigga, So he literally asked me, why are you in a picture with this nigga? Who's this nigga? And I'll be like, it's my friend. And he's like, give me his number. I'll be like, why? And he'll be like, if you trust me and if I trust you, then there's literally no way you can ask me why am I asking for this nigga's number. And I'd like give him. There's this one time I took a picture of my friend and I posted it on my WhatsApp, and then he saw my status and he called me. He was away. I think it was a launching, I think it was an opening in a sort of a mall. He's into fashion designing and stuff, So like he called me. He was at the launch and he was like, I just saw your story right now and who's the guy? Actually, let's save this for the story time video. Please, when you date someone, if they're toxic and the relationship, like I'm advising you to do so. I'm not advising you guys to just give up if you see a red flag on a guy. I'm not saying you must just end the relationship. Give him the first chance. If the first chance he just like ruins the first chance that you gave him, the second chance please don't give him. Because honestly, I do believe that like you can take a donkey to the river but you cannot force it to drink the water. That's what I've learned. So like I had to end the relationship with the abusive boyfriend. That's gonna be in a separate video. I've been saying this for the past minutes, so let's just move on to the next question. Ever lied to get out of a relationship? In the previous question, I told you guys about my abusive boyfriend, and yeah, I had to lie to get out of a relationship because like honestly, I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel like I was worth the relationship. I didn't feel like I deserved him. Like I had to lie to get out of a relationship. There's this other time I was like, you know what? I'm in senior year this year, and I have to like focus on my studies and stuff and focus on my mental health and rebuild myself, be with myself, be alone sometimes. Whenever he wants me to avail myself, I'd be there for him. Whenever he's going through something, I'd be there for him, you know. So I was like, this one day I sat him down. I was like, you know what, I need to focus on my studies. I'm in senior year and I need to make my family proud of me. I need to pass my media exams. I need to pass my finals and my trials. So like I had to like end the relationship, and I told him, you know, like, you know what, babe, I feel like a relationship is just becoming too much. As an abusive person, and as a like, he was like this kind of person who's like programmed, his mind is programmed like into telling him that like when you're in a relationship, the person doesn't have to disrespect you. He's a very cultural person and he follows his culture. And I was like, how about we just spend maybe 1 or 2 months without talking, and then we'll resume a relationship. And I was like when I say I need to end this, like I'm literally saying we must break up in another way. And then thank God he was not aggressive this time. But now we still talk, but we're not that close. We don't speak every day. Who do you secretly wish would stop texting you? There's this other person, I won't mention their name, and I also won't mention their pronoun. On IG, please stop DMing me. This person calls me like I'm their girlfriend. Like there's this other time this person called me at midnight, like at 12 a.m. I didn't even answer the call because like, why would you call me at midnight? Don't you think I'm sleeping? And I was not sleeping at that time. I was just like scrolling on my IG reels and stuff. They were like, why not answering my call? I need to tell you something. I didn't even answer them because like, what the hell? I have them on TikTok, I have them on Instagram. This person sends me reels at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. in the morning. Like what the hell? You send me Instagram reels, you send me TikTok videos on my TikTok account. Like what the hell do you want from me? Like I'm not interested. I am literally not interested. And if you're that person and watching this video, like I'm sorry, but like I had to pull this out. It annoys me so much when somebody calls me at midnight. Like my voice is just like, I'm so sleepy and I won't even say anything. Even if we went on a call and you're saying stuff that are not relatable to my current situation, I won't really like take you serious because like you called me at midnight, you expect me to pick up the phone, and you're just saying things that don't make sense. Please stop calling me at midnight. Either way, they did it once, but like it annoyed me so much, and it still annoys me till this day that they're still texting me and this person wants to conversate with me. Even on my WhatsApp, I archive them because like what the hell, honestly, what the hell. What's your biggest red flag that you try and hide? Honestly, my biggest red flag, it's literally something I'm working on. I'm this kind of person that like gets attracted so easily, and I express my feelings so easily. Like I get attracted so fast. Like when I like a person, I'm just like, I need to text this person, I need to DM this person. Is the lighting okay? Let's see. That's something I'm really currently working on because I didn't really like it, because when I tend to like be attracted to somebody, I get tempted to texting that person, and if that person recognizes that I'm into them and I literally want to be in a relationship with them or something like that, they block me or some sort of thing. But like I'm not even, if you block me first, I won't even text you again or even call you with my other numbers, because what the hell? That's a sign that you don't want to speak to me. So why would I even attempt to calling you again or texting you again? Ever flirted just to get free stuff? I don't understand this question. Like free stuff as in like at a retail shop, or maybe free stuff on TikTok lives. but I'll just do both of them. I once went to this retail store. The guy that was serving me food, I know him from primary school, I think. By the way, I met this guy while I was in 5th grade and he was in 7th grade. So if now I'm in senior year, he must have been doing his 2nd year in college or university. But like I found him working at that retail shop and he was serving me my food. There were no people in the shop. Like actually I went there I think at 7 a.m. in the morning. On that day I remember I was going for a school trip. Then I greeted him and I was like, working here. He works at McDonald's, by the way. He was like, school is not my thing and I was not even willing to go to college or university. And I was like, that's cool. And he asked me at which grade I'm in right now and I was like, I'm in my senior year right now. And then I don't really remember what happened, but he offered me a free ice cream. And I felt like I was flirting with him. I was like, I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for the free ice cream. And he was like, when you go to the school trip, like have a wonderful day. And I was like, thank you so much. That's a good way to start my morning. The other one was on TikTok live. There's this other time this guy went live and I joined the live. As if you are a TikTok live girlie, you probably know that there's something called requesting to join the live so that they can see your face or hear your voice. If you don't want them to see your face, you can just turn your camera off. But if the live host requests for you to put your camera back on, when you open your camera they can see your face and stuff. I joined the live and I didn't want them to see my face, but they ended up like requesting to see my face and then I accepted the request. And they saw my face and they were like, you have such nice face features. Do you have some lip fillers on? I was like, no, at my age, would I even go and do lip fillers? I don't even think I'll do lip fillers ever in my life. I hate injections so much. I don't like injections. I don't even like being injected. So they also said like, oh, my eyebrow. Can you guys rate me? Can you rate my face in the comments? On a scale of 1 to 10, I want to see something. You see I'm posing, so you better not disappoint me. If you are a real girly, I'll see in the comment section if you rated and if you saw this portion of the video. And the host decided to send me the money gun. If you know the money gun from the TikTok live. And it was like, you know what, please continue to take good care of yourself, because there are many people in the community who are like, they don't take care of themselves because they're going through mental health issues, or maybe like they seek support from their parents or their friends or spouses and they don't really receive that kind of the support. And he was like, please continue to take good care of yourself. I really like your skin, I like your face features and all that. He decided to give me with a money gun. Thank you so much. If he's watching this video, thank you so much. And I know he'll be watching this video, so thank you so much. I won't mention his name, he knows himself, so thank you so much. Would you rather cheat or get cheated on? To be honest, I won't say I'll cheat on somebody. I wouldn't really think that person should also cheat on me. And if that person decides to cheat on me, I'm not a person who does revenges, because revenges just like they can backfire. Because if you do something just because somebody did it, like it can actually turn to being unsatisfying. So I wouldn't say yes, I'd want somebody to cheat on me, or no, I would cheat on that particular person. What's something your ex never found out? This is starting to get a little bit spicy. I know he'll be watching this video. If you guys are messy, and if you know him, please don't send him this video, because I know you guys are messy. Unless he sees it himself. This other time we went to this restaurant. I don't usually like go out on dates. Most of the time I go to his house and then we'll be chilling. But this other time we went to this restaurant in Menlyn. If you're in South Africa, you know where's Menlyn. We were in Starbucks and then he decided to go to the bathroom, you know. And going to the bathroom, he left me with his phone. Because I know his PIN and because I also have my Face ID on his phone, I decided to like open his phone and go to his Instagram. He also has a PIN. That was so suspicious. Logging in, I went to his DMs. I found like his homies. I went to his archive. There's this other girl he's talking with. I know the girl. I used to go to church with that girl. Like it was so nasty for me. It was so disgusting because why would you chat with somebody you know I go to church with? I actually decided to not overreact on this whole situation. That's something he never found out. He never did anything about it. Even if he found out, I don't think he would really confront me about it. I ever liked two people at the same time. That's so spicy. I'm gonna be honest, I really liked two people at the same time. Time I was dating my ex, the previous ex, and I also liked his friend. Like, his friend was so fine. Like, fine. But I was like, you know what, let me choose my boyfriend over his best friend, because if I decide to do something messy with his best friend, that's gonna ruin their friendship. I've been speaking for the past 39 minutes. But I know when I edit this video, it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or 15 or even 10. I don't care. Would you expose a friend's secret for 10,000 rands? Honestly, I wouldn't expose my friend's secret for 10,000 rands. Like, that would actually make me feel like a bad friend or something like that. I don't really think I'd ever do that just for 10,000 rand. 10,000 rand, I'll literally take it out to buy me a new camera, and that's it. Because the camera that I want is so expensive, and in order for me to buy that cam, I need you guys to follow all my socials. If you are not following my Snapchat, you're probably missing out a lot, because I post more content on Snapchat than I post on YouTube, than I post on Instagram, than I post on TikTok. So make sure you follow my Snapchat at the real tabs with double S at the end. Had a friends with benefits situation. No. However, I have been in that situation whereby somebody was being my friend in order to benefit something. I haven't been in a situation whereby I want to benefit something from my friend. Who's someone you blocked for being too thirsty? There's this other person who was like, you know what, I'm into you, you're such a nice soul, you're so honest, I like your body, I like your face. And honestly, I believe that when you date somebody, you don't date them for their looks. Instead, you date them for being who they are and for their internal self, you know? That's how you go about dating someone. He was too thirsty and I decided to block him because it was becoming too uncomfortable for me. Like, you're too thirsty, like, nigga, like, calm down. No shade. I was just like, bro, chill, and he didn't want to chill, so I had to do what I had to do. What's your toxic argument style? When we had an argument, I'll just keep quiet and look at you in the eyes. Are you the toxic one or the victim? Honestly, it's a 50-50 situation. In a situation whereby I feel like I need to be toxic, I automatically change to my toxic mode. Because honestly, I can't really leave somebody disrespect me or disrespect my dignity or disrespect the people that I love. So that's when my toxicity comes out. I have 25% of toxicity and 75% of being the victim. Most embarrassing drunk story. To be honest with you guys, I don't drink alcohol at all. Like, I'm being truthful. I don't drink alcohol. I have tried drinking alcohol. After drinking alcohol, I was so drunk. And then I immediately went to sleep. It was like I'm super drunk. I ever been caught talking behind someone's back? Yes. I was in this group chat. This is a funny story. I was in a group chat and then I decided to talk about somebody, not knowing that their best friend is also in that friend group, you know? There's a group that they created on Instagram, and then I decided to join the group. And I was like talking about this person bad and be like, she's a slut. Every single curse word that I could ever say, because like she used to piss me off a lot, treat me like hell. So I was like, you know what? I decided to go into this group and tell my friends, not knowing that one of the people that I knew in that group are their best friend. They decided to go and tell that girl that this is what they saying about you in the group. To actually be so messy, they also showed them the conversations from the group. Like, why would you what the hell? Why would you show somebody who's not in the group every conversation? Like, what the hell? That's so shady. And that's 30 questions down. I swear, I'm starting to feel exposed live on how much I've shared with you guys. But listen, if you loved cringed or had a, yep, been there moment, then officially we are trauma bonded. Don't even think about ghosting me after this video. Part 2 is coming, and I promise. The next question's even spicier. The spicier that will have me start eyeing myself in the mirror after filming. So here's what I need you to do. Hit that subscribe button so that you never miss it. Like this video if your toxic trait was being mentioned, and comment down below. I'm here for the chaos so that I know who my real ones are. Till next time, stay messy, stay unbothered, and remember, if it's not a little bit unhinged, did you even leave? So to peace, love, and block exes, I'll see you in the next one.